Hi, Tea Society. Welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. Today we are checking out Laid Back Camp Season 2, Episode 13. Yes, I should know how many episodes are in this season. Look, I was just vibing my way through, but this is the last episode of Season 2, which is a bittersweet place to get to. But all I'm saying is there better be a capybara in this episode or I'm gonna riot. In 3, 2, 1, go. The beautiful sunset. Ugh, an hour's drive. It's a commitment. Always full of energy. Oh. Cute. I love how in the last episode we had them all thanking her. And then in this one, we have a little moment of her being like, thanks in return. I love the blink from all of them being like, oh my gosh. Rin is not only speaking, she's saying thank you. She's being thankful that she's around other people. What's happening? I'm gonna enjoy this opener. Have to add it to my collection of listening to this OST just casually in my life. I've had so much fun with this season. It's been a nice way to like cap off my days. I've either watched it like early in the morning or like in the evening when I just need the vibes, you know? I need to just relax. I'm just gonna bob along to it. I'm thankful that they gave us like the full opener though. Doesn't always happen in the last episode of a season. I'm gonna say it's probably because it's March. Ooh, controlled burn. That makes me panic. Like, just as someone who lives in a country that does have a tendency to catch on fire in the summer, it just makes me nervous. Especially something like March, where it's all dry and stuff. Flashbacks. Y'all acting like you've done something, like made some grave mistake. It all worked out fine. It could have been worse, but this is laid back camp, so it was fine. Cute. What are we noticing? We're just having our own little side quest. The puppy! Toko-chan! Oh no! Rejected! 'Cause y'all weren't there. Yeah, she was missing her puppy. Yes, bring the puppy. It's a lot of people to fit. Okay, good. We got. I was gonna say it's a lot of people to fit in one car because we were already talking about how it was a bit of a tight squeeze, but we got another vehicle. Oof. I love just the excitement of being on this like lift. To be fair, it is a lot of fun. At least for someone like me who likes heights. The mascots, are they cute? I bet that'll be a good photo for the surprise. I was gonna say, probably made a great face for that photo. It's like when they take your photo on roller coasters, and I'm like, no, never look like I'm not frazzled. This just makes me want to go on hikes. Alas, I had to dig my way out this morning, so out of snow. For anyone wondering, Canada. Yeah, learned her lesson. Oh, outvoted. But he's got that stylish jacket. Me neither, little guy. I love because it's so corgi. It's like there's gotta be at least one time where we just focus on the rear end. This still like fascinates me. I just live somewhere where like it's so much flat land. It's all like sea level. That it just anytime there are views of places with like mountains, I'm just like, ooh. Oh, you made it. She's trying to catch her breath. Not again. Cute. Actually, don't tell her urban legends. She's superstitious. Remember when she was out in the dark? The zombies? The giant cactus took me up for a second. Monkey. My gosh. So many friends. I take it all back, all of my judgments. I've been given not only just one animal, I've been given several. Ooh. What a snitch. Well, those was kind of freak me out, but any fuzzy animal, yes. Also birds in general, animals in general. If I'm being completely honest, I even think snakes are cute. So, oh, Nadeshiko, someone hold her hand. Like somebody, she needs a buddy. The moment. I love how all the faces match. Just chilling. I love that they're doing literally nothing. And it's a whole tourist attraction. Because humans. Hey, I'd be one of them. I'm not here judging. I just think it's one of the cute things that humans do. It's a lot nicer than the shrimp from earlier. That scarred me. You can pet them? Yeah. Stranger danger, but also I would like to pet one, thank you. They're gonna be so happy, completely forgetting that she was bamboozled. You got, oh, look at the one that's a loaf. So much. Poor thing. I don't know what I get. Would I want a plushy loaf? Or would I want a hoodie? I kind of want to become the capybara. I bet you will too. Oh, bye, Toko-chan. Yeah, 12's good. Oof. Maybe we don't go to all of them. True, it's still an adventure. I was gonna say we're gonna have to go back and get our scooter and everything. Yes. Drive carefully. Charge your phone. Take breaks if you need to. Not to like backseat parent. Oh, we got a plushie. I'm so glad. Yeah, I was like, you can't switch places. It's cute to offer them. Yeah, I'm like, y'all aren't even gonna be together. Thanks. Cutie pies. That's me too. I'm like, text me when you get home. All my friends, literally every single one of them. Again, not to backseat parent, but I do like a little bit with my friends. I'm like, have you slept? Have you drank water? Do you need a snack? Text me when you get home. Especially if it's getting dark. I'm like, keep in contact. She slept last time. Will you? I mean, she might actually get to see some of it this time then. I do love to look out a window. I like to gaze. Honestly, the trip home was like a lot more like straight shoot back home than when we were meandering around and getting stuck in traffic on the way there. Yeah, I was you got stuck in traffic this time. Woof. But you did it. Well, we're pretty much there. I don't want to call it too soon, but also the plot of the show is minor inconveniences, so I feel okay calling it that she's gonna make it home. It's so strange to watch a series where, like, I do not have to be stressed about something like that. I love getting all the photos because it's both like the memories, but then we had the whole like I'm gonna upload all the photos later. Reminiscing. Oh, yeah. And it goes back to what she was saying of like sitting in the loneliness, right? Like not running away from it, not pulling back from it. Ooh, I love that. Isn't that a lineup with the shot that we got earlier, like when she was leaving? But I love that like Adean was still like, I feel lonely, but like in a way that I'm okay with sitting in, not in a negative way. Look, I'd be getting into this next too. There's one person we haven't gotten a I'm home text from. Are we staying up? Just in cases? A reverse of when Nadeshiko was on her solo camping trip. The camping trip is still going on. We're not all home yet. That sigh of like, I know I'm gonna say yes to whatever it is you're about to ask me. I was gonna say that's where Nadeshiko lives, right? You gotta reply to messages though. Yeah, you know what it's like. But true. We have a system, me and my mom. If I don't respond to her text within like 15 minutes, she's already on alert. Which is the way I like it. You know, if anything happens to me, my mom's gonna be on it. You just get to dream of the next one. Yeah, it's like I said. Y'all can't, don't make me cry though. I'm a little bit worried that because y'all are getting sentimental. I also had fun. Y'all gonna get me my feelings? Returning the minivan. I really love these two friendship. Like they're so cute. The way that they play off of each other. Like I feel like season one, there was a lot of them like still kind of like figuring out the beginnings of their friendship, and this second season has been really cute to just see the way that their friendship is like evolved. Are we gonna full circle to how we began the season? Because that's really cute to make it like circular. I am like a tad emotional. I'm not gonna cry just because it's so sweet. Am I? No, we're fine. We're cool. We're not overly emotionally attached to a fictional story where nothing happens. Ooh, is this Grandpa? Did we get a souvenir or something? Nice. I was gonna say, I'm like, assume we're going back to school and everything. Back to the regular routine. Cuties. I love the little like recap of all the things that are like, in order to be a good camper. Oh, they're so cute. I wasn't completely ready to get into my sentimental feelings at the end there. I think because this is like second season for me, right? Like I've spent a little bit of time with these characters now that I feel a certain way about them. But I also think that reflecting on this season, everything, maybe it's just because I've become more like attached and biased to the story, and like the characters are such like an integral part of the whole thing, right? Like we talk about how there isn't really like plot beats in it. It's really focused on like the characters and how they interact and grow and like the friendship between them and this like mutual love for camping and everything. But I feel like they just polished some of the things in season one. Like, I feel because season one was about this like new friendship happening, right? And this new experience when it comes to camping, that there was a lot of kind of feeling out how to figure out how the dynamics were going to work. There was a lot of time where we didn't really get to see all of the characters interacting a lot with the whole group, because it was Rin and Nadeshiko and like Rin and like Enna, and there was like different groups of them, that it wasn't until the end of the year trip, like the Christmas trip, that they were all like in the same place. So I feel like this season just did a really good job of showing us lots of different kind of pairing up the different people in the main cast, bringing in some other support characters and expanding out some of the family dynamics and like friendships and stuff, giving us some backstories on them, but also like building on the skills that they already had. And it's a slow progression in the way that the story is laid out, but it is like this progression of slowly building up these different blocks and foreshadowing different things and giving enough of a foundation for certain things that pay off later. And it's not this big reveal or anything like in more intense plot driven stories, but it's still there. There's still like an art to the way that they're putting together not just the story, but like the way that these characters are interacting with each other. And I think that it's really fun to get to see how that all builds on itself throughout this season. And with the foundation of season one, right? Like they already had enough built up from that season that they were able to expand out some of it a little bit in this one, which I really enjoyed. So I love everything about the series. I love getting to see the cute trip and the little summary of all like their photos and stuff from their trip. I just think that their friendships are so sweet. I especially love Nadeshiko and Rin's friendship, because I think that they just play off of each other's personalities so well. And I think that this season they had such a like understanding of each other that, like I was saying, in season one they were still figuring each other out and like meeting, and even though they got along super well, there was still this tentative way that especially like Rin was interacting, right, of warming up to each other and learning about each other, that there's literally the whole part of the story where Rin was like avoiding Nadeshiko being like, I don't know her. So I love getting to see this season where you can see not only that they understand each other better, but you can see the way that they meet each other at where they're at. Rin comes more out of her shell when she's with Nadeshiko, and Nadeshiko tampers down a little bit and becomes like a little bit more mellow in the way that she's interacting. And it's not like they're not changing something fundamentally about themselves to interact with each other. It's just that Rin kind of pulls the more like serene parts out of Nadeshiko, and Nadeshiko kind of pulls some of that like giving into like the enthusiasm for things in life from Rin. And I think that it's really sweet to see more of that building on itself with this season. But I hope you enjoyed watching that along with me. You can click this playlist to go into my previous reactions, or you can subscribe to miss any more Laid Back Camp in the future or the next series that I'm going to be checking out. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.